Hello, Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sofia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a connection with this person, could have been in the past, could be a relationship, could be a situationship. Okay. Love just popped right out. Very nice. Very good, very truthful. The love is truthful. But the person's been very sneaky too. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of the reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some guidance, some advice based on what has come up today. Here we have embracing the shadow, followed by sensuality, wild woman, love, compassion, laughter, awakening, hearth and home, and then we have mothering. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, right now, things are not as they used to be. I know things are very awkward between us. And the environment has now become very uncomfortable. You saw a part of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. And that dark side of me just came right out. I never really wanted you to see that dark side. But it happened. You are a witness to it. You have seen it. I do feel that in this connection, I want you to embrace that part of me, because even if it's dark, it's a part of who I am. It makes me who I am. I am who I am. I also feel that in this connection, there's this sense of sensuality, where you are someone who is very sensual, very alluring, very tempting. There's certain things about you that are just graceful, but also seductive, even when you don't have to try. I do feel that in this connection, there is this sense of deceit, deception, sneaky behavior that has gone by. And you know about this. There's this state of mind that I live in where it's just me being delusional, thinking that you won't know. I can say paragraphs, say all these words, but take out a few sentences. What you don't know won't hurt you. But does it really? It does hurt you. I know that it does. And I shouldn't. I shouldn't do things like that. I shouldn't say things like that. But my behavior has now shown that I am trying to be clever. And yet I was caught. But even though I've been sneaky, I do love you. The love that I have for you is divine. It's just unconditional. It's pure. It's clean. It's true. I never really wanted to make you upset. I didn't go out searching for this type of a situation. But I did what I did because I thought it was the right thing to do for the reasons that I had, and no, they may not have been right. Because this has affected you in a very deep way. I also feel compassion for you now. Sadness and this understanding that you have been through a lot and that I have put you through a lot. The situation that you're in now, it's not good. I can feel it and I can see it. I can sense it. You were once this person who was innocent, naive, sweet and kind. You still are sweet and kind, but it's as if after this connection, after what I did to you, I tainted you. I corrupted you. Certain things in your life that you never experienced before, I did that. And I left them like a scar. In your heart and your mind, I have scarred you. There's a part of me that begs for friendship. I am afraid that I have lost that privilege of being a friend. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes me laugh. All of these things I have gone through, I have experienced. I see you as someone who is so beautiful, so vibrant, cheerful. You are like sunshine on the cloudiest of days. And I have come to an awakening. I realized something that I did not realize before. You are someone who is very different, very unique. I see things through your perspective now, through your lens. I have put myself into your shoes. I do feel that in this connection, you are my sense of hearth and home. You are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. You're wonderful. You're gentle. You're soft. I can confide in you and not fear that you're going to judge me. When I'm lost, you have this way of guiding me home. And when I'm cold, you know exactly what to do, what to say to make me warm. Overall, in this connection, I have found a part of you to be very much a nurturing, caring, protecting person. I know that's not going to change, and I do not want to take advantage of that. It's a part of who you are. I do feel that I see this unconditional love that comes from you. I want to experience that. I want to be a part of that. But for now, things are very awkward. the environment is very uncomfortable. And it's very difficult for me to talk to you at all about anything. All right. Cancer, your person of interest here has been sneaky. Somebody here got caught, or they are afraid they're going to get caught, but somebody here has been doing things without sharing that information with somebody else. Sometimes we may say a few words, but we might just, we'll say we're at a party, but we were not at a party with so-and-so. So we might say we're at a party and that's it. But we didn't say we were at a party with that person that really has a crush on me at work, that you think I'm having an affair with. You see, it's those type of things that become a bit sneaky when we kind of take certain pieces of information out. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes this card also talks about somebody being literally very sneaky, physically very sneaky, having the sense of deception to the point where in this connection there is a lot of suspicion. So we do have here a lack of trust. This is definitely one thing that I'm picking up from here. However, the interesting thing is, does this person love you? Yes, they do. Are they in love with you? That's a little questionable right now. I do see they have a lot of affection for you. They have a lot of love for you, but it doesn't show me that they are in love with you. The typical in love kind of cards did not show up. They should have been a bit more. This individual can be in love with you, but the overall arching kind of problem is the fact that there's a lot of feelings of being uncomfortable. And so that is on their mind first, and therefore everything else is on the back burner. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Lover's Path Tarot. Here I look into what it is that may have occurred in the first place that made this connection go downhill. Things may have been okay before, but they are no longer. Things have changed. Here we also have Ace of Coins and the King of Coins. This is for those of you that may have had a lack of closure. Your person of interest may have ghosted you. Your person of interest may have decreased the amount of connections or text messages or messages that they may have been sending you before. This person may have just faded, and you wonder what happened to this connection. So these cards I do read in the reverse. Here we have the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins here, it talks about how there could have been and should have been this feeling of fertility, of growth, of prosperity. But it was the opposite. At some point in time in this connection, there was a feeling that there was a lack of fertility. There was a lack of growth. And there's no possibility of being prosperous. They felt that there was not any good fortune. They also felt that the attainment of their material goals, it was not going to happen. There was discontent in their personal life. There was a desire to reap the fruits of one's labor, but elusive success. They wanted to have the fruits of their labor, but it just didn't work out the way that they had thought because there was a lack of prosperity, lack of growth. This is all internal, contentment in personal life. So this person was actually discontent in personal life. In the personal life, they were not happy. When an individual is not happy, are we even able to go to work and smile? It's very difficult. The worst is when you're going through a breakup. I've seen a lot of this with people that have lived either common law or people that have actually had full-on divorces. The people at work that have to go through all that with this person that's getting divorced, it is a huge thing. A lot of people lose their cool. They get very upset. They're irrational, but why is it? Because those emotions are on the inside and they're bubbling it up. They're just not talking to somebody. But even if you talk to somebody, they're not getting what they want. We have people here who are quite emotional and they're going out and they're talking. But the way they're expressing themselves is having a negative effect on the other person. This particular card talks about that because they are not content in their personal life. So how are they going to be happy or keep somebody else happy in the outside world? They're like this at home. How are they going to be with the cashier? How are they going to be during a parent-teacher meeting? How are they going to be behaving if they see something similar happening to somebody else, right? What kind of advice are they going to give? This person's got something going on here where there's a lot of discontent on the inside, and it's discontent in their personal life. So this means something has happened that has made them become very negative because of the things that they've experienced. And it's like that saying it's a very famous saying, but hurt people hurt people. Right? People who are hurt, on average, will start to hurt other people because that's all they know. This individual was not truly prepared. They thought that they were ready for something more, but when that didn't happen, they couldn't even handle the fact that it did not work out. Emotionally, this person was not mature or wise. I'm getting wit and wisdom in my mind's eye. They were not wise at all in that sense. They were not able to handle difficult situations. They were not wise in that way. We also have here King of Coins. Okay, the King of Coins. The King of Coins here talks about how this individual needed to be more realistic. You may have been involved with a person who promised more than they were able to deliver. It talks about a lack of persistence, not really wanting to, not really feeling successful, not believing in any type of riches, money, and emotional problems. So it does appear you are clearly with somebody that had their own issues on their own personal level, and they may not have even told you about the problems that they're facing. That is not a you problem, that is a them problem. Okay? When you're with this type of a person, you need to take a step back and let them figure out their stuff, and then they can come to you. But you cannot be with this person and think that you can fix them. There's no fixing. Maybe you can heal them a little bit, but that's about it. Their entire personality and their perspective on life is not going to change just because you think that it might. It never works like that, guys. This person has to face their fears. They have to face whatever is causing them a problem. And if there's a misunderstanding in their past or in their personal life, there needs to be an understanding so that any type of misgivings, any type of misinterpretation, that's all clear. This person has emotional baggage, and you are one of the victims that ended up coming into their life. Unfortunately, did not work out because that emotional baggage was weighing them down terribly. So I do see here it's important to basically move forward in this connection, but let this person express themselves to you. If they don't force the situation, but let them talk to somebody about whatever problems they have, so that once it's settled down, they'll be on the next level up to becoming that wisdom kind of person, right? The person that has that wisdom. Usually there's going to be a grieving period, then we have most likely the hermit mode. After that we have a little bit of strength, and then we have wisdom. So there's a little bit of a process here. Your person of interest here, they do want to have settling, they want to be a king, okay? They want to settle down with you, but they're unable to do so. although deep down they really want to. Why are they unable to? Because of a lot of problems that have happened in their personal life. Here we have the Beginner's Tarot. So these are any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Upcoming. Interesting. Yeah, for sure. Other people, problems here. Definitely. They're kind of, I'm getting this feeling that they are the type of person that makes rash decisions. And the reason why they do this is because they don't want to miss the opportunity, and it comes from, or whatever their background is, their parents or their family or their friends. They try to seize the opportunity, but sometimes they don't really think about it first. So this is there's importance here of being very patient. Patience is needed in this connection. We have here the Three of Pentacles. A small portion of you may be in a third-party affair. It could be a third-party connection. And this specific card, you could have known this person from work, or you're working with them still. This person could be somebody that you've had an association with through somebody else. So if that is the case, this person is falling in love with you. Remember how earlier I said there's a lack of that, but here I do see that they're falling in love with you. If that's not the case, this is for those of you that know this individual, you are in their company in their presence, not actually an organization company. Here we have them wanting to manifest something with you, them wanting to construct something with you, them wanting to have partnership with you. They want all of that. And they're going to try their best to do it. Why are they doing this? Because they want to be the one that wins this competition. You are a hot commodity. We have here two people, suitors, who were trying to, and I don't know what suitors is in the male version, but this is somebody that was trying to be your special person, okay? And they tried, however, your person of interest is like, nope, I'm not having this. I'm going to win my Cancer. They are victorious. By hook or by crook, they ended up winning the competition. This is also an ego-oriented competition where we have a lot of ego, a lot of pride that, no, Cancer is mine. I don't care. I'm going to make Cancer mine by hook or by crook. Your person of interest here is worried that you are going to get other opportunities with other people. They don't want that to happen because they want to be that opportunity. Which is why I'm just going to slightly skip over the Sun, which is why they're zooming. Look at that, the speed of the Knight of Swords. They are racing as fast as they possibly can. Knight of Swords horsepower. Here we have the Sun card. Absolute love, joy, prosperity, freedom, happiness. Absolutely. This person really wants to make an offer to you, and they're feeling this on the inside, this beautiful sense of warmth and sunshine and just happiness. It's blooming like a flower. What you give to them is this positive energy, and they feel this positive energy, and they're starting to change now on the inside. They don't want to lose you. And so we have here the Knight of Swords. This person's rushing into your life, trying to sweep you off your feet. Remember one thing, though. There's people in the background causing problems. These are probably those personal problems that we had. That is probably what it is. These are other people causing disagreements, arguments, jealousy, rumors, spreading it about you. This could be one person. It could be more than 5 people. But it's the overall arching theme, and it's an actual problem that's causing issues in this connection. So, Cancer, yes, this person's going to reach out to you, but please be aware that somebody's going to be filling their ears. Okay? Cross-watcher. Know yourself. Know thyself. Right? Know who you are. Know who Cancer is. Because if you keep doing this, if you keep listening to those influences, you will never, ever get anywhere in your life. You will always be a puppet. You don't want to be a puppet. If you can't, there's that saying, right? If you can't win them, join them. Or if you can't beat them. If you can't beat them, join them. And what I love is about that one, where it becomes, if you can't beat them, join them, and then beat them. That's what I'm seeing here. If you can't beat them, join them, and then beat them. Beat is metaphorically, it doesn't actually mean beating. But here it is important to go ahead with whatever's going on here. Learn a little bit about them. Do some reconnaissance. See what somebody's up to. And see how they're trying to ruin your relationship, your dreams. Because then you'll realize that if I keep following these people, I'm never going to get to the sun. I'm never going to be able to approach my Cancer. So for both parties, Crosswatcher as well as Cancer, be careful with other people causing external influences. This is what we call external influences, when this is externally coming towards you from other individuals. It's a tough one. It's not smooth sailing, guys. This connection is not smooth sailing. But remember one thing. It's not smooth sailing because you are not allowing it to be smooth sailing. It can be. But when we have those arguments, when we have those ego-oriented competitions, when we have rumors and jealousy, people filling our minds and our ears, then that beautiful, soft, gentle, flowy relationship, it will not be. But you have that ability to make it soft and gentle and flow very naturally and nicely. You have that ability. Remember, at the end of the day, it's just going to be the two of you when you're old, really, really old. These other people, they don't care. I don't want to say a bad word, but you guys probably know what I was going to say. They don't care, right? What are they going to do? Bother you for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? At some point, people give up. They don't care anymore. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you feel and how you feel about this person. And not to listen to what others are saying. Because they're not the ones living this. You are. And if this person makes you happy, either Cancer or Crosswatcher, give it a try. But don't be so simple-minded and naive that somebody else is able to completely manipulate you. Because there's manipulation going on here. So beware. A lot of people are jealous. A lot of people are angry. And if they can't bring you, if they can't come up to your level, right, they bring you down. That's what typically happens. So just be a little careful, especially with the people that you think you can trust. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. Get more information. Yep. And that is because there is a lack of information and the information is incorrect. It's not the right information. Trust, then we have no need to worry. Followed by if you believe. We also have here let go. Yeah. Your person of interest is going to have to see things in a very clear kind of way and understand things a bit better before they even reach out to you. Wow. Hasn't happened for a long time, a year from now. Now, some of you may be really upset seeing that, but please understand that in this deck, it only goes up to a year from now. It does not go up to 3 years from now or 5 years from now. Unfortunately, sometimes this does come up every year. Bear with me. I'm just the messenger. We have here, get more information about the person. Get more information about the situation. You see, there is something here that's going on regarding this individual, because I'm getting the words misinterpretation, misunderstood. So there's certain things here that, and these discrepancies, this could be because of the other people that are causing problems. You know, one person might believe this story, but the truth is something else. And that's where you have to get that more information to understand a little bit better, maybe about the argument, maybe about the type of relationship you have, maybe about the type of problems you're having, or maybe this is two completely different people from different cultures and you need to know about their culture, right? It's certain things like that, but it's get more information. The only reason, it's the first card is the strongest. The only reason Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel would bring this card out as a first, it's because there is a lack of information that you have. You lack some type of information, and because of that, there are problems. Do trust in the divine. This is the holy light of God, and that is the pure white holy light. When you do meditate or pray, do pray to the holy light, because there are many lights in the universe and not all of them are positive. Some of them are negative energies too. They are saying here, there's no need to worry. You don't worry about it. If you believe, you will be putting forth that type of positive energy in order for things to come through for you and true for you. We also have here let go. Now, letting go, there's a lot of things that have happened in this connection. A lot of hurt, pain, suffering, and sorrow. It's important to let go of certain issues, certain beliefs, certain problems that individuals, both of you, have been going through. Also letting go of this individual altogether. Don't communicate with them. Don't email them. Don't message them. Don't call them. Don't check up on them. It sounds really, really bad. But the reason why I'm saying this is because things are going to move forward a year from now, or even a few months from now. This particular card indicates that there's going to be a healing period, a change in this person's personality, their mindset. But they can only do that when there is distance between the both of you, so that they have that kind of mindset in a hermit mode to think, to not be in your presence, and then to finally miss you. Here we have ask your angels. Ask your angels, get more information. So even when you ask your angels, we do not worship angels, but we do ask angels. And you can ask them with the permission of who we call Jesus, and even Yahweh or Jehovah, who is the Father. Also, even in the Abrahamic religion, even Allah, these angels work for the Abrahamic faith. So it's like they are the employees, and then we have God, who is the manager. They need permission to help you. They need permission to come down and help you. Within a split second, they are in your energy. All you have to do is believe. I do it all the time, and it works. Wait. Again, wait. Right? They are saying here, there's no need to worry. Do wait for this, because it's going to take a year, or even a few months up into a year. Things don't happen overnight. Your person of interest, their mindset is really, really different. Their relationship with other people is very, very intense. And so all of those things have to change, but it's not going to happen overnight. Not even maybe a couple of months. This person might need to change their relationships, break off a few relationships, right? And then even heal from that. And after that, after they heal, then they can finally start thinking about you. But there's a lot of steps in between that's going to take place here. And I really do see that there's, like, everything could be okay in this connection, but it's just the outside circumstances that are causing problems I'm seeing. Cancer, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And also feel free to have a look at my website. I do have a few readings that I have open. You can place an order. And also on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. I would recommend that some of you that are having problems in regards to relationships, have a look at some of the videos that I have there on relationships. I also have some on spiritual connections, and it's been a while, but the most recent one that I had posted, that is on negative energies, what and who they are, how to avoid them, how to remove them from our lives. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.